Okay. Yeah.
No, it was good. It was good.
It was awesome.
Welcome to another episode of
Nerd Out.
I'm Randy. This is Brian. It's been a while since we were at TFCon, and to be honest with you, my intention was to review the Transformers Siege figures, but I don't know. Coincidentally, I decided I really wanted them, and now I can't find them. But I guess they are officially not dated till December 1st.
Okay.
So we're just gonna bullshit about what's been going on the last couple weeks.
I like those toys though. I think
I
they
do
look
too.
so throwback to like G1 in a good way,
Yeah.
and they don't look hot. Yeah, they look.
No,
sweet.
I'm
I'd love
very
to review
excited.
them.
My only beef from anything I saw was I don't understand why Optimus Prime has a cab that folds.
Oh,
know
the
what I
fake
mean?
cab.
Yeah, the fake cab.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But
either.
I'm very excited to find those. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I've actually gone to a lot of Targets looking for them. And I guess I missed them at the comic book shop was getting them in, and I missed them all there. And I have been actively pursuing them. I've chilled out. And but they're top of my list. I really like them.
Yeah.
And I think if you go back like 2 months, I was just bashing them.
Yeah. But it's always easy to bash a new Transformers line until they soak in for a little bit.
That's true.
And you have
That's
a chance
true.
to compare them to like what was out before.
Yeah. I noticed that Masterpiece Sound Shockwave came out, was released.
Yeah, I
the
just saw
repaint.
pictures.
I have no interest, man. I don't even think, like, it doesn't even bring excitement to me. Like, I'm,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that toy was not exactly. It was a little underwhelming.
It was
You
underwhelming.
know, it was underwhelming.
And even with a fresh coat of paint, it's still underwhelming to me.
Yeah.
Why did that? Why?
Because it doesn't feel good. I don't think it feels great as a toy. I mean, I think that's most of it. Like
I think it's soft too. Like, I mean,
soft.
The original Shockwave, and honestly, if you like have seen one recently, like clearly it's dated. It's 30 years old, but it still looks good. Kind of like the original Jetfire. It just looks. It still looks good.
Yeah, it's got like that classic feel to it. It's well defined and all that. And I personally thought the Fans Toys one was a more impressive piece. Like, I know a lot of people.
Yeah, it's
I know
a little
you
bit more
don't like it.
Oh wait, the Fans Toys.
The Quake Wave.
Oh, I like the Quake Wave. It's just a little bit too stylized. But I liked it.
But it's like just handling it.
Yeah.
That's what you want a toy to feel like. Not
Oh yeah,
like,
that's a piece of metal.
yeah, like this thing, the Takara one just feels so light and hollow, and it's like.
And I don't generally care about alt mode as much, especially when you're talking about like another worldly thing. But that gun just didn't work. Didn't do it for me. Yeah, it's one of those like do-overs, but I don't even care. I did get the coolest thing I think I've ever gotten this morning at a toy show. Should I just rock it?
Rock it, yeah. Show it off.
Hold on, I'm gonna be off stage off film for 1 second. I'm just
have
gonna
no
wear it for
idea.
the rest. I'm just gonna wear it for the rest of the thing.
We should like make this like Mr. Rogers world, where we show you like taking the one shirt off and putting this one on, and like, good morning, children.
I'm buttoning this up.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Awesome.
Oh my god, this is amazing. This is sometimes things just come in your life that you just have to like.
Now, you got that at a show?
I got it at a toy show.
How much, may I ask? Was it? Did you get a good price for it?
$55.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What it is an official Empire Strikes Back license Luke Skywalker Bespin Fatigues shirt.
Yeah,
and it's my
sweet, man.
size. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I gotta get it dry cleaned. I've never taken anything to the dry cleaner before, which that doesn't make sense. No, I have, but it's been a long time. So I'm hoping I get the stain off. What's most amazing about this is I didn't realize how. Ooh, that's not good. How short the cut of this is. Like, I'm gonna stand up. Like, I don't know if you can get it in there, but like this is like sized right, and check out that waist.
Yeah, because you know what? I always noticed that a little bit, because if you look at like toys, like like a Hot Toys or whatever of him, his pants are like up to his
crazy
boobs.
Dude,
like they're like here.
It's like totally 80s. Like this thing could use some shoulder pads, and then I'd be rocking.
Maybe that's where Cavaricci's came from.
Yes,
Empire Strikes Back. Luke invented that shit.
Cavaricci's,
man.
yes. I had a Cavaricci suit, and it was pretty much built just like this, except for my shoulders were up to here. So this is like, do I keep this? Like, I really want. Here's the thing, though. Here's a question. Like, okay, Han Solo Bespin jacket. You could wear that out, and it would just be a cool looking jacket.
Yeah.
This one, I think the cut at the waist is a little too low.
If it were a little longer, it would make sense.
I'm not sure I could feel confident about pulling this off, but I don't know. Like I feel powerful in this.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like I can go slay some Bespin guards.
And then get your ass kicked by Darth Vader.
Yeah.
You know, sweet, man.
Yeah, no.
I dig it.
I love it. I really do. I didn't notice this little piece, but I'm gonna be all right with that. So I'm gonna.
I love that it's licensed. Like that's a coolest part, man.
There's a tag that says Empire Strikes Back. It's actually a pretty pricey piece, I guess. Like if you go on eBay, but you know, the size of it. I mean, it fits pretty good. Like maybe a little tighter. I like my things a little bit more snug. Other things that's been going on. It's been pretty hectic. I did get
for both of us. Yeah, we both had some lifestyle changes going on.
Yeah, for sure. And all the weekend of TFCon. Toy wise, I got that figure. What's his name?
I can't. He's the ship's the Elizabeth Dane.
Okay, so you know the ship. So the Fog, the
Fog.
John Carpenter movie.
Help us out, guys. I can't remember his name, but I know he has a proper name.
Look it up.
He's a leper.
He was a leper from the Fog, and I do like the Fog, but
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. It's like Captain Freud or something. But it's a cool figure. It's one of those NECA, like they're not quite like Mego style, and then they're not quite Mezco style. They're like in between. Yeah, 'cause
he's got soft goods, but sort of done
right.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. My only beef was that he's got this cool light up eye feature, and literally the batteries died in like an hour. And that wasn't keeping it on either. It was just like a dummy batteries. But other than that, it's cool. It was so cool that I found the Silent Night, Deadly Night Santa. Did you like that movie?
I have not seen it in so long, but yes, I loved it. But I don't completely remember it.
Okay, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 was the one I remember most. When I was a kid,
this is sweet.
That was one of those like, for you children of the 80s, you'd go to Blockbuster and then you would pick a movie based on either the details on the back or the cover, right?
Yeah, oh, totally, yeah. I've seen a lot of bad movies.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, when I was, like, 13 or 14 having a sleepover, I went to my buddy Jeff's, and that was one of the movies. And there was a scene that really held strong with me, where there's a kid, I think, going down a hill on a sled, and he just pulls the axe out, and he's like,
I do remember, like, slides right into the axe.
I mean,
gotta love it.
Yeah, you have to love it, I guess.
80s, they got so creative with kill scenes.
Yes.
Of making it somewhat interesting and, like...
Absolutely, and I think, see, I'm trying to think of, like... Is it better to have like a hilarious kill scene or like a gruesome one? Like hilarious is a little easier to deal with.
I think it depends on the killer.
Yeah,
like, so what you're going for.
So what was RoboCop like? The scene
gruesome.
Gruesome.
I thought that was
209.
Well, the part where Murphy got killed.
Oh yeah.
Like that shocked me as a kid. Like.
I really like a lot of the and I guess same director Paul Verhoeven. I really like some of the Starship Trooper scenes. Like there's some just very brutal, just,
like
over
2 minutes of death.
Yeah, over the top. There's also this movie in the '80s called Street Trash that had some pretty brutal scenes in it. Did you ever see that?
No. Who's in it?
I don't
know. Is anybody in it or?
No, I just remember it being one of those like horror movies that like. One of my peers in middle school were like, dude, you gotta see Street Trash. I was like, okay. And so we rented it, and it was like one of those movies where it was like, yeah, I don't think I ever need to see this again. But now I want to see it again. Yeah. They were playing catch with, they chopped off some guy's junk, and were playing catch with it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's pretty memorable.
Okay, so totally over the top.
Yeah, it was over the top.
I love over the top violence. When it's like, if they're like playing catch with the dude's nards, I think that's all in good fun.
Yeah,
sorta, you know, like I'm not gonna take that serious. I don't like it when it gets too real.
Yes.
You know,
so like like American History X, like curbing someone on the street.
Yeah,
like,
that was too much for me.
That was too much for me too.
Like, did you see Terrifier yet?
No, I gotta be honest with you, I didn't. I did put it in, and I just sort of like fell asleep. Like I like 5 or 10 minutes. But is that stuff too real?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right.
No, but it's got gruesome scenes, but it doesn't look shit real, which is why I like it. Because if it looked real, I'd be like too grossed out.
I get you. No, I agree. Like, I mean, like, you know, I understand. Like, I heard, for example, like, Narcos season 3 just came out, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm very excited to see it, and I heard that there's some pretty like intense gore and like violence, and like I can handle it, but when it's like, I don't know, maybe when it's like hateful, I don't like it. Like, obviously it's all hateful, but like, you know, if you're in a horror movie and you're chopping some guy's nards off and playing catch with it, it was sort of like goofy.
Yeah, I just don't like torture.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't do that.
See, that's why I could never make it through the was it the 90s or the 2000s when the whole Saw torture porn like era.
Yeah, I mean Saw sort of started that, but like
I gotta watch that again.
Saw's a good movie. The first one. It's a good movie, and it doesn't show shit.
Wasn't Donnie Wahlberg in that or something?
Yeah, for a minute.
For a minute.
Oh well, wait a minute. And then he was in.
No, he was in
the sequels in a lot.
Oh really?
Yeah, he had a big part.
He was in one of the M. Night Shyamalan movies.
He was a crackhead.
He was really good.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
You know.
I just think that once you're well, then again though, I was gonna say once you're associated with the New Kids on the Block, like that's the end. But here we are in 2018, and Marky Mark from the Funky Bunch is one of the biggest actors in the world, which it just blows my mind.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
But he's a way better actor than he is a performer.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't into his music, but I also don't think he's a very good actor. I mean, well, I guess he was good in Dirk Diggler. Like, it was a fun role.
He was good there. He was good in The Departed.
Yes. Okay, all right.
I think he just takes bad roles. Like, he takes a Michael Bay role. I think that fucked his a little bit.
But, again, we've talked about that. Everybody. I mean,
John
nobody's
Malkovich
has done that. So, I mean, you're entitled to take a Transformers role.
I'd do it.
Yeah,
man.
I would.
I'd do it and enjoy it.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that's what you kind of got to go and do. Let's see, what else did I get? I got these. I know you don't even care about them, but like, did you see these?
He-Man
Thundercats. Yeah, like
I gotta look at them.
They're the Savage Warriors ones, and clearly they're going for like.
They're cool.
Yeah, they're cool. They're going for this Masters of the Universe style. My biggest beef with that, and I do want to say, all of a sudden, I've really gotten into Masters of the Universe vintage figures again. I don't know why, but I feel like the sculpts are too soft. Like, don't you think the muscles...
A little bit. Yeah, the muscles on a He-Man are a little better.
Yeah, they were so defined.
Yeah, and they had veins popping and shit.
Oh man, they were so roided out. Now these have the size and the mass of a Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
But just not enough 6 and 12 packs.
Yeah, you know, my thing is, it's like, I like Masters of the Universe format for Masters of the Universe. But I mean, this is cool. This is sort of... What, do you think this is gonna... You're going to get burnt out on this pretty quick?
Yeah, I do.
Or is it you're going to stick with... I mean, I would have problems sticking with this format.
It's going to be hard to stick with.
But the bum run's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And on the same note, like, Super 7 came out with Filmation versions of Skeletor and He-Man.
I got to look at that. That looks pretty good, actually.
I got both He-Man and Skeletor. They came out with Hordak and She-Ra, too. I got the He-Man, and let me know what you think. So, the He-Man figure strap wasn't connected, so it was like hanging off, and I'm not sure that like, I open everything, but I kind of think that those are something to keep in the package.
He looks really good.
Okay, so I returned it. Do you think I was
what, the He-Man?
I returned the He-Man.
No, did you get a new one?
No, they're gonna send me one.
Okay, yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that's something to open. And I am pro opening toys at all in almost all situations, but that looks like something.
This just looks so cool on the card. Yeah, I hear you.
It does.
That's how I feel about a lot of Star Wars vintage collection.
Yeah.
Open them for the most part, but there's some that you want to have a double on the card.
I get it. Like, I just saw pictures of the new Last Night Luke, the Force Awakens Luke on the card, and it looks really classy.
What's the picture?
Just like
Is it him on Octo?
Yeah.
That's sort of cool.
It looked really cool. And you know what? The thing that sucks about, since you mentioned that, is I've been buying a lot of those vintage collection figures. I think that Hasbro finally got it down, man. Like, they're really good figures. Like, they're what you want for a Star Wars.
Is that a vintage collection?
Yeah, that's a vintage collection.
That's sweet.
I think they're great. I know it's not your thing.
But I love the vintage. Yeah, they have the perfect amount of articulation. Like, this isn't over articulated.
Right.
This is sweet.
Actually, I got the like here's the tank driver. Like I don't know, they're perfect. Like I really Hasbro's gotten their stuff together. Even with the Star Wars Black stuff. Hey, I got this off Amazon for $10.
That's sweet.
That's
man.
crazy, man.
Now,
this
is that new? Is this new, or has it been out a while?
I think it's been out for like,
okay.
let's say like 8 months. It's
okay.
like, you know, it's clearly like, I mean, I think they retailed for $60. Like,
yeah,
you're not going to buy that for $60 unless,
oh, hell
I mean,
no.
I don't know. What did you call it? You called it an orange-sicle?
No, the fudge-sicle, I think.
It does look like a fudge-sicle.
Hey.
But for $10, I mean,
yeah, you gotta have it.
wrong.
Yeah.
I wish that there was a way that they could justify. I mean, clearly, even at retail, they couldn't have put this at $10.
Yeah.
But I wish they could have like, maybe compromised it like 35, and then they would have sold, right?
Yeah.
But
it's just I don't. You know, it's like as cool as it is. Yeah, nobody's gonna pay $60.
No.
I mean, the crazy collectors will, but the masses won't.
Well, that's the problem with the Star Wars Black figures, and this is my argument of why 3 3/4 inch is the necessary scale, is because at 6 inches, these are the vehicles you're going to get.
Yeah, you're not going to get an X-Wing.
No, you're not getting an X-Wing. You're not getting, you know, you're getting this, you're getting a land speeder, you're getting a speeder bike, you're getting the Empis Nest speeder bike, which was awesome, by the way. I got that at a good price. And then you're getting this fudgicle.
They were... Man, Star Wars, they were on fire for a while with the vintage collection and the vehicles.
Yes.
They'd have the huge
the Millennium
X-Wing, the Falcon, the TIE Fighter. I wish they would go back to that. You know, I mean, all that stuff was so good.
I think they're getting back to it because they just released that Rogue One vintage collection assault tank.
Yeah,
I don't know if I don't know. I haven't seen it in stores yet.
How much is it?
It's $70.
So that's pretty
it's
decent.
expensive.
I want that die-cast TIE Fighter at Walmart.
I haven't seen that. What is it?
It's a die-cast metal TIE Fighter. I guess it's like, my brother sent us a picture. It's like 8 inches tall. It looks pretty
that's cool.
size.
Does it come with like a figure?
You can open it up and
and there's a cockpit that comes with a little figure.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's Hot Wheels.
This I just literally read this right before we recorded, and this might be the most ridiculous of rumors. But,
I heard it too, though.
I guess rumor is George Lucas is directing the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. What are your thoughts on that, man? I mean, let's say that there's a chance that that's a possibility.
I don't know. I think it'd sort of be awesome because it's sort of like he's the one who gave us the Obi-Wan that we love. Like
right, but he also
Obi-Wan.
gave us the Obi-Wan that we didn't love so much.
I loved Obi-Wan, but I thought Obi-Wan was part of one of the strengths of the trilogy.
I agree.
Like, Obi-Wan was rock solid.
So, okay, let's say George Lucas tackles this. How does he approach it? Does he approach it in the complete opposite way that he approached the prequels? Or is he going to follow that sort of thing?
Who knows, man? I mean, he could make it real cheesy.
Yes,
put Jar Jar back in it.
He wouldn't, though. But the thing is though, like, if you're Ewan McGregor and you find that like you're getting this opportunity to get back and like redeem yourself, and you found out that George Lucas is doing your movie, you got to feel a little bit of level of nervousness, right?
I guess.
Which is really weird.
Is he gonna write it or like?
I don't know.
I mean, they're probably wow.
The thing is it's funny because for all our issues with the prequels. And they're bad movies, even though like there are elements to I like. George Lucas was a good filmmaker. Like American Graffiti, the original Star Wars,
THX 1138,
absolutely. Indiana Jones. I think he wrote or
he wrote them.
So it's not like he's not a talented. Clearly, he's talented, but the direction that he took Star Wars was so drastically
what people didn't want.
Right.
And,
I'm sticking with my guns and thinking that Obi-Wan Kenobi movie has to be a very isolated film and a very like quiet movie. I don't know why. I just feel like it's like an old samurai movie where like there's barely any words.
But I think George being free of the whole like political or not political, but being part of the machine and just being a filmmaker would be could work for it.
Right.
Like he doesn't have to worry about book work. He's gonna make a movie for Disney. Fuck it.
But I don't think that he gave a shit. I think that was why the prequels turned out the way that they did, is because he didn't give a shit.
But he sort of did, because he was trying to develop the technology and sell it to make money, you know, in other movies.
That's a good point.
Now it's like I don't think there's anything left to really, like they're always getting better, but he won't.
I guess the question is there an Obi-Wan movie that he wants to see, that he wants to make?
That's a good question.
And
or are they just bringing them in for nostalgia?
Right. I don't know. I look, again, George Lucas is the creator, and you gotta give the creator opportunity.
Yeah.
But that when I did read that, I have to admit I was taken back a little bit, and I was like, maybe that should go to another filmmaker.
I personally think it should. I think he sold it for a reason.
Yes.
And what if he had a treatment floating around?
Yeah.
That somebody just dug up and said, this is so good, he should do it. I mean, I don't know the circumstance of like, I mean, is he bored?
Yeah.
I mean, just be bored.
He could be just bored. I gotta be honest, I'd like to see, like, I'd like to see George Lucas. Like, George Lucas deserves to have all the respect in the world. I mean, you know, he's not a perfect creator, but he created the original Star Wars trilogy.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's bigger than anything.
Yeah, speaking of creators, we lost Stan Lee, but I mean, there's not much to talk about except for I do want to say, I do think that, like, he, without his existence, I don't know that I would be the person I am today.
Me neither. It would be a different world.
Absolutely.
I don't think pop culture would exist the way it
I
does
think you're right.
today. Like, I'm just glad he got to see it. All the things I'm grateful for is that Stan Lee got to see his legacy.
Yeah.
Like, become...
He lived a long life. I mean, there's you know, he did it. He did it all.
And I think he was a pretty decent guy.
He sounded like
I mean, he seemed like a pretty decent guy.
Absolutely.
I've never heard a bad thing about him.
There was some like shit floating around like a year ago.
The
like,
grab ass stuff.
Yeah, something
they
like
said
that.
It was Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm choking it up to he was old.
Yeah, I'm just choking it up to like to the internet being a very dangerous place, and you got to be careful. I'm not gonna get into that, but you know, it's easy. Other things I got this Marvel Legends Black Knight. Were you a Black Knight fan? No. Like, I was so into him. Like, I remember when I was a kid reading. Do you remember the Marvel Universe comics?
Yes.
Where it was like pictures and bios of all the characters.
Yeah.
Like, I just really remember like the Black Knight one, and I really loved the way he looked.
Now, did he exist in the normal Marvel Universe, or did the stories take place in medieval times?
I do not know.
Okay.
I think he was an Avenger, right?
I think so, because I remember seeing him on some Avengers covers.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about him.
I don't either. I just know that he looked like as cool as you can get. Like, I don't know, kind of like.
It'd be sweet if they could dig. Like he'd be the first Avenger.
Yeah, he sort of looks like D&D meets Thor meets Avengers, I guess that's what he is. But he's rocking the War Duke,
which you gotta have. If you got a helmet like that, you better have
absolutely. Well, he comes with 3 different helmets, and I don't have them to reference, but this is the one to go with, in my opinion. The other ones are cool though.
Yeah. I want a new War Duke figure.
Yeah. War Duke
That'd be sweet.
War Duke is one of those. He's like a Boba Fett. You know what I mean?
He's like a Boba Fett. He's like one of the bad dudes in the Beastmaster.
Oh,
remember those that looked with the glowing eyes? They looked a little bit like War Duke.
Yeah. Or wasn't Kroll the bad guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were like the bad guys in She-Ra. Pretty close.
Yes. Speaking of She-Ra, Netflix just came out with a new She-Ra cartoon.
Is it good?
I love it. My family,
I'll watch it tonight.
I don't know that it's for you, but like I
liked the original.
Did you? I did too.
I watched the shit out of it. I liked it more than He-Man.
Me too.
Like, I don't give a shit. It was better made and better written.
I agree wholeheartedly. But the new one I've been watching with my family, and it's really fun. Like, the characters are well written and well developed, and it's a lot of fun. Like, and there's some cool nods to the original cartoon.
Okay.
But it's not like too much. You know what I mean? It's not like there's a lot of wink winks, but it's not like annoying. It's like really good.
Does it make you want a He-Man cartoon done well?
Yes, kind of.
Now I do it. I mean,
it makes me want She-Ra figures. I would totally buy a set of new She-Ra figures if they came out with them.
They need more of that. Like I like action women. You know, like women that do traditionally men's stuff. Like,
well, I mean,
I think it's sweet.
I just like action cartoons. Like,
yeah.
I just like I guess what they're doing with the Thundercats, the new Thundercats, like it stylistically doesn't appeal to me. But I like that like 80s action hero look. Like He-Man, She-Ra, G.I. Joe, Transformers. I mean, like I liked that action thing where it was like almost not tongue-in-cheek, where it like took itself really seriously. I miss that. There was a lot of movies like I think the last action animated thing that I can think of. That's not. They tried to do it again with that Thundercats cartoon. Did you watch that? Like,
no. Was it good?
It was really good. It failed miserably. So it's like it failed, and so now they're going to try to do something different, and I give them respect for that. I mean, what are you going to do? It failed. Like they tried to do this really well done action cartoon, and no one watched it. And so what are you going to do? So
it's on Netflix.
It was. I don't know if it is. It was originally It was originally like Cartoon Network, and it just failed. But it was really good. It was. I liked it.
The animation was good and everything.
Really good. Yeah,
sweet.
It was super good. Which I don't know why, but I was thinking of like back there was a time when like we'd get like action oriented like cartoons and cartoon movies, and the last time I think we saw that was Titan AE.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. I loved that
great.
I know. I loved it. I loved it.
I still love it, man.
I did too. I watched it at least once a year.
Yeah.
And it's Matt Damon, which is weird.
And got the drunk Drew Barrymore.
Yes, and Janine Garofalo.
Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman? Was he the Han Solo guy?
Yeah.
He was like, that was a straight up like Han Solo guy. I mean, they did pull like all the typical themes.
It made it awesome.
Yeah.
I thought it was sweet. It was like Star Wars with Battlestar Galactica. Blowing up the Earth, in the first 5 minutes is sweet.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you know what I even liked, and I don't always like this. It doesn't work for every movie, but I like the rock and roll soundtrack.
Me too. I loved it.
I am starting to feel a little awkward in this now, so I think maybe that's.
You can switch out.
Yeah. No, I'm in it to win it now. So maybe that's my my thoughts of whether I can wear this on the street. I think the answer is probably no.
Is there a modern rendition of Jem in the Hologram?
They did that movie.
But that was terrible,
Yeah, right? It was supposedly terrible. I never even watched it.
But it was live action? Or was it animated?
Yeah, no, it was live action.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Jem and the Holograms was a great cartoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to do modern, like, just all of them. Come out with all of them, box set, because it would be really sweet on a show. I liked that card. I don't remember it, but I remember I watched it.
I did too.
I watched the shit out of it.
I thought the Misfits were badass.
Yep.
Like they were. I was like, Jem, you're cool, but I think the Misfits rock. Like,
there's a lot. Like it reminded me a lot of like it didn't then, but does now. Like modern Macross.
Yeah, I can
with
see
the music and the weird music. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, I'll pull another one.
Music, but
I'll pull another one out of my ass. Beverly Hills Teens cartoon. Did you ever watch that?
I think I may have.
My brother and I used to love that. We would, every morning before school, we would get ready to watching Beverly Hills Teens.
It wasn't like, was it a 90210 spinoff or
no?
It wasn't. I remember Beverly Hills. Now I do.
Like I don't understand.
It was really good.
It was really good.
I remember. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I did too. I'd like to watch it again, but like I remember, like I liked all the characters, and there were certain like characters I liked better than others, and it was like I don't know how that got. I guess
how it got greenlit.
Yeah, how did it get greenlit?
I don't know. There's crazy shit that gets greenlit. How did Taboo get greenlit?
What's Taboo? Oh yeah, the Tom Hardy.
Yeah, like how did he even? Like, imagine that pitch.
You didn't like it?
I loved it more than anything, but I couldn't imagine pitching it.
No, me neither.
Like, yeah, this guy, if you just, like, I don't want to give it away, but, you know.
Yeah, no, it's filthy. That movie, every time I watch, if you haven't seen Taboo, it's a Ridley Scott produced TV show with Tom Hardy, and Tom Hardy is my I guess he's my man crush. Like,
Yeah,
I root for him and everything, and I still haven't seen Venom yet. But so it takes place in what era is that?
1830s, 1840s.
Yeah, like before electricity and
probably
stuff.
right before electricity. I think
it's filthy. Like you feel like
dirty.
Yes,
you have to shower after watching it.
You feel like maybe you got the plague or something after you watch everything. But it was good.
And we get season 2.
Oh, really?
We're doing season 2, yeah.
Wow. So he's a busy man, that Tom Hardy.
Yeah, he's the hardest working actor right now, which is great because he's good.
Definitely. And you were telling me you also watch another similar show to that was The Terror.
Oh.
Yeah, that was good.
You guys watch that.
Watch The Terror. That's been closed though. It's like done.
Yeah, because that's a true story.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For the most part, it's about the Franklin expedition, but they added some shit to make it more interesting. But
like clearly the this is not really a spoiler, but like the creature
was probably
like
Knock 2 or whatever.
Yeah, it was probably a little exaggerated. Obviously, actually, we don't know. Maybe
probably a polar bear, but that thing was not a polar bear.
Right. I see what you're saying. So what else is going on? I really wanted to see Overlord. We didn't see that.
We didn't see that, but we could still catch a matinee at some point.
Yeah, let's do that. What else is coming? The holiday season is here, and what it's so intense.
It is intense.
Happy Thanksgiving, all our American viewers. It's so intense, right? I mean, it's just like from the minute I can only speak for in America, but the minute Thanksgiving hits until the end of January 1st, it's just intense.
Yeah, like traffic goes up, work goes down. Well, actually, work goes up too, but it's like
my stress level goes up too.
Me too, because I think. No matter what, whether you celebrate it or not, just the holiday
doesn't matter.
Season, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's just everybody's intense.
If you go to the store, it just cut you off.
But part of it I like. So there's a part of it that I sort of enjoy.
I do too, I guess.
You know, it's like it's a good time to see movies.
Yeah,
it's a great time to. Is there anything coming out?
Yeah, I was gonna say like, what's the big?
There's a big one.
I do want to see the Mary Poppins movie with my kids, but that's not the big one. What's the big one? I know that's
what is a big one.
What is the? There is a big one coming.
Is Spider-Verse?
Yeah, but I don't like. I'll catch that when I catch that. Like I'm not like super excited.
I think that's gonna be a sleeper hit.
I think so too. I think it's gonna be good.
Like whatever. I don't give a shit, and it'll end up being sweet.
Oh, that just reminded me. What was it? Because we were talking about whether it's gonna be good or not. Bumblebee.
Bumblebee's gonna be good.
I think it is too.
I'm making an executive decision.
But that's December 19th, right?
I don't know, but I think it's pretty close to then.
No matter what, I mean, you and I were going to see.
Oh God, I need to see it big time.
There's a couple other movies that look interesting, but like, I don't know, like is that like whatever that what's that new Peter Jackson movie? Is that no? That's a while.
I don't think that looks good. Where they're on cities on wheels.
Yeah, it's like crazy machines. Like
I think it looks sort of dumb. I mean, I'll see it. I'll totally see it, but that does not look like.
You know what's looking good to me?
No.
Alita.
That looks really good.
I gotta be honest with you. Like I wasn't excited about it until like recent trailers.
I didn't care for the animation at first, but now I really dig it.
Now you're
because it's hybrid, sort of like it isn't. I can't tell.
Would you say like Avatar? How it's sort of like it brings you in. Or how about like Ghost in the Shell, similar to that?
Sort of, yeah.
I think it's gonna be good. Like I think it's gonna be just like a fun action movie.
No.
And
hope it doesn't take itself too serious.
Oh, I think it's going to.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. Robert Rodriguez, like, what's the last thing he Sin City?
Spy Kids.
I never saw Spy Kids.
He did Death Proof. No, he didn't. He did Planet Terror.
Planet Terror,
which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I gotta be honest with you. I didn't like either of those that much. Should I watch them again?
I think so. I love them both, like so much, especially Death Proof.
Really?
I know it's not. It's like it just grows on you.
Yeah.
Or at least for me, it did.
I'll try to watch it again. I love. I really like Sin City, to be honest with you, but I mean, From Dusk to Dawn, I like From Dusk to Dawn.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino gets a lot of credit for that too, but because he wrote it, right?
Yeah.
But that was Robert Rodriguez.
Is he still going to do Star Trek? Is that real?
I think so.
That's insane.
Discovery starts up again too,
January 19th, I believe. Very excited for that.
I'm excited for that.
Well, you know that Rebecca Romaine is in it, right?
No, I did not. What's she doing? Do you
She's
know?
the first officer of the Enterprise. Did you ever see the Cage, where like the where it showed Captain Classic series? It's like #1.
Yes, but it's so long ago. So she plays
the first officer on the Enterprise.
Wow.
And I think they're gonna give her a pretty big role because I saw the pictures and it's like she looks like she nailed it. Like it.
I think that's great because I thought she was awesome as Mystique in the X-Men 1 and 2. Like, screw Jennifer Lawrence. She was terrible as Mystique.
Why'd you say that?
Because she was so corny. Because they made...
I mean, I didn't think the writing was good. I didn't think it was her fault.
I don't know if it was her fault because I do think Jennifer Lawrence is a good actress. Yeah. The thing is they made her character like a hero. Like Mystique,
which I didn't like.
It didn't make sense. But with Rebecca Romaine Stamos at the time, like she was pretty like I'm on a mission, and she felt
she was
more
seductively evil, and I loved that about her. It's like, wow, I want to hook up with this blue woman.
Right.
Like where
you want to be murdered in the bathroom by her. If you're gonna have to go.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to kill? Okay, whatever. And I thought she looked even hotter.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
like that. Where the Jennifer Lawrence, I don't know what it was.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it just looked like a cheap knockoff.
Yeah, I agree.
Which it sort of was, I guess, but
it didn't work for me. I'm with you. Like Rebecca Romaine, I thought that her performance was actually like
she's a better actress.
I don't know about
she
that.
Performed better. Yeah, no, she's
Jennifer
good.
Lawrence is a good actress,
but she performed better as Mystique for some reason.
Yes, it was more believable. I bought it way more. Other than that, like, are you excited? Oh, Aquaman.
Oh yeah,
I
think it's going to be the best DC movie ever.
Okay,
that's not saying much, but I think it'll top Wonder Woman. I think it will.
When we say DC movies, we are saying post Dark Knight, right?
Yes, yes. Oh God,
well, you got to
modern. Okay, DC.
We're gonna say Zack Snyder DC.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah, post Man of Steel. It'll be the best post Man of Steel.
So it's got to be better than Wonder Woman, and I got to be honest with you, I like Batman vs Superman.
I do too. I love them both. I love both of those movies. I don't care.
Justice League was awful. Suicide Squad was awful.
I thought Suicide Squad was awful. I didn't mind Justice League.
Justice League was so bad. I watched it again. I didn't.
But it wasn't even. It was enjoyable, or was it not? Was it not even terribly good? I've only seen it once. I guess probably didn't like it that much.
It's a bad movie, but like I could watch. Suicide Squad was bad, but if it was on TV, like I'd probably watch it. Yeah,
I couldn't get through it in the theater. It made me want to go eat a sandwich. Like anything to get out of this movie.
Right.
Yeah, I hated it.
No, it was bad. Actually, I thought the first 20 minutes of it was pretty decent, and like when they were just like kind of character building, and then it became just.
I forgot like the whole dumb premise of that.
It was so dumb. It was it just didn't feel natural. Anyways, Aquaman. My thoughts on this is this. I'm gonna go into Aquaman, thinking it's gonna be so over the top ridiculous that it's gonna be good because it's so over the top ridiculous. Because I like
Thor Ragnarok. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, it looks like Thor to me.
Yeah.
It's you're taking such a ridiculous character and premise because I mean Aquaman is ridiculous in every way.
Yeah.
And you're gonna make a movie where people are riding sharks.
Yes.
And you got to be able to buy into that.
And I think they're gonna pull it off.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's gonna be. I just think they're gonna make you pull for him so hard because the kid playing him looks sort of cute. He's probably going to be in it a lot.
The Jason Momoa guy?
Well, no, the kid playing... Because in the flashback scenes, you know how it shows him as a kid?
No, I didn't see that.
I think there's going to be a lot of flashback scenes as him as a kid. I think it's good. I think the movie's going to have heart. I think it's going to be really good.
Hey, I think James Wan is a good director.
Yeah.
I think for some reason I think Jason Momoa is the wrong casting choice for Aquaman. Like I think the way that they're playing him is like with his like biting sense of humor. It doesn't work for me in the other movies. But like I said, I'm gonna sit my ass in that seat and watch dudes ride sharks and mermaids swimming around.
Yeah.
And I hope that I'm gonna be entertained.
I mean, is it any more ridiculous than like Thor using his hammer as a spaceship?
Right.
Or like a...
Well, that's the thing is like I love the first Thor, and to me, that was so Thor. That universe is so over the top that like it's hard to pull off, right? I mean, you kind of have to go over the top in order for it to work, and that's what they did, and then I liked it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we get. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks nuts.
It looks
batshit crazy, and I'm okay with it.
I am too. Like that's well, I won't get into that, but yeah, I'm gonna go see Aquaman. I'm definitely on board. So that's that Aquaman is a big one.
Which is sort of sad because that's one that might be an issue. That shouldn't be the big movie.
Yeah.
That should be the underdog movie.
Yeah, that should be like the Venom type thing.
Yeah, it shouldn't be what's coming out at Christmas.
Probably not.
But oh well.
Oh yeah, you're right because like last Christmas we had Star Wars, Last Jedi, and then we had like for the last 5 or 6 holiday seasons we had like movies that are so big that you just.
I wish we had a Star Wars movie coming out this Christmas.
Do you? Maybe it's good that we're taking a little break.
I think for this minute, but I want a Star Wars movie every Christmas. I really do.
Do you?
I think I do. One a year. It's good.
I'm okay with it. I just think that the Star Wars fans have to chill out. Just chill out, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mandalorian casting, that's pretty cool, right?
I think
that
so.
seems pretty cool. I don't know. I just know from Game of Thrones, and that's it.
There's that, and then Captain Andor, the show. Captain Andor. I think that'll probably be pretty good.
My problem was with that, because I always have to have a problem with something, is that, like, when you do these prequels so often of dead characters, it's kind of hard to watch and get excited for because I know their ultimate fate.
But I think the thing is what they're gonna do is they're gonna build in backstories that'll pay off later.
I see.
It's like they're just gonna use him as a vehicle to just blow out the universe. I'd love to see something fresh.
I get that. With The Mandalorian, at least, though, I don't know what the time frame of that movie is. I'm guessing it's probably earlier. But at least it's like a character that I don't know anything about.
Well, dude, it's post Return of the Jedi.
It is.
Yeah,
that's pretty
in
cool.
between Jedi and part 6 and 7.
I really like that.
Me too.
That really sets up a lot.
But it's Mandalore, so they don't have to show you shit. Which is, like, I hope...
What does that mean?
Well, it's like, the whole thing is, I mean, I would rather... I mean, I'll just be honest, give me the Skywalker Chronicles that take place after Episode 6. Because I think that's what I want to see.
Really?
I want to see Luke Skywalker,
just sit there and
do shit.
Just chill?
No.
Yeah, but we know that
did
nothing
a lot of shit.
Yeah, I guess so.
Between Episode 6 and 7, I mean, I want that filled in.
Yeah. I think that they prove. I think everyone's proven that we needed a Skywalker break.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea, I kind of like the Mandalorian thing because it's like if they did Boba Fett, it's like all right, too much Boba Fett.
Yeah,
but
he's dead.
But there is a story there with the Mandalorians. They look really cool. So it looked like what we saw, like one picture. It looked really dirty and grimy, and it looked cool.
I like the armor too.
Yeah,
that
me
guy
too.
looks huge in it.
Yeah, he does. I'm excited.
I'll watch whatever they give me. To be honest,
me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Although I have tried to watch...
I'm excited for Clone Wars. As far as Star Wars goes, that's probably what I'm the most excited for.
Clone Wars? Oh,
the new season.
I never watched it. It's too much... It was too much commitment for me. That's a lot... That was a lot of episodes.
Just watch the last season.
Really? Can I do that?
Yeah, and then you'll probably want to go back. But the last season is really good.
I heard Rebels is really good, too. And
Rebels is good, too.
Right. I've been watching. I haven't been watching. I watched like 2 episodes of what's the new cartoon? I
don't know. I haven't watched it.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking.
Yeah.
Why can't I?
You didn't like it, so I didn't.
It's not that I don't like it. It's not that it's not good. It's just like I think it's a little bit too
juvenile.
Juvenile, yeah. And I don't have a problem with my Star Wars juvenile. Like, it's just that I'm just not really in that place right now. Like that's not what I want to see. God, why can't I think of what that's called?
Something training, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just put it up there. Well, but
what, Rise of the Resistance?
No, not even close. It's like Squad 12. I don't know. I can't think of it. I don't know why. It's been that kind of week.
Is that Resistance? Star Wars Resistance?
Oh yeah, maybe that is Star Wars Resistance.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Wow.
It didn't look appealing to me.
I thought the colors were really bright.
They looked like droids.
Yes, it looked like droids.
No, thank you.
Which I did like. I did like droids.
I watched droids and Ewoks.
Dude, I still you know what? If they want to take an obscure character and turn him into something, Thale Jobin from Droids.
That would be sweet.
Just his haircut was.
Put him in. Yeah.
I'm all for a Thale Jobin show.
Uncle who?
Uncle Gundy?
Uncle Gundy. Uncle Gundy shows up in a movie. I would be so happy.
That would be cool. You know, the thing is they will eventually do that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I'm all about it.
I would love to see Thale Jobin.
Yep.
Like, and look straight up like that. So, anything else? What's your week? It's crazy week, right?
Crazy week. Yeah, I got it.
All right, so I'm gonna. Oh yeah. So these were the only Siege figures I found. These little mini guys.
How underwhelming.
I mean, how excited can you get about that?
About little guys.
Right.
Like,
I bought them because like I was feeding. Yeah, they're fine. They're just what you know. They were just to feed that little. I wanted something with the Siege package on it. You know.
I hear you.
I'm gonna find them this week, and then next weekend.
Yeah, we'll do
a review on those.
Out, man.
So this was just, you know, listen to us for a little bit until I get those Siege figures. And with that said, before I say out, I do want to say, I don't know why, I'm really excited I got this Gizmo Duck figure. Did you watch DuckTales as a kid? I could have closed on that, but...
You know what? I watched an episode or two,
really?
But I didn't, like, watch it.
I did, and for some reason, Gizmo Duck was one of those. You lost my shit, didn't you?
Maybe.
All right, we'll find it.
Yeah.
For some reason, like as a kid, I felt that I needed to have a Gizmo Duck figure. So Funko came out with one, and I got a Gizmo Duck, and it's gonna do exactly what it's supposed to do.
Sit there and look cool.
So unless you got anything else, you better find my little laser glass.
I'm gonna haul ass and find your shit, man.
All right. Until next time.
Nerd out.
You got to really get into those couch cushions.
If it got in the cushions, will it come out underneath?
Yes. Okay. Yes. If you open this, hold on.
Damn it.
I don't think I would even have noticed if it was gone. So if we flip this up, I feel like I'm.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know what color it is.
Purple.
I see some cat hair. Oh, go get it, man. What color was it?
Purple.
Damn, you said that like Oh, dude, I hope it didn't go down the center. Excuse me. Here, go. This one? Huh. Dude, if it went in the center. What? Oh, wait. Can I see your phone for a second?
Let me try and shake it out.
What the fuck? Yeah, I guess so. Do you know which side it went in?
No, I didn't even, like...
So you don't even know if it, like, really went in there. Oh, I hear something.
Yeah, this is paper or something. Oops, I'm sorry, man.
That's alright. I can't even remember what it looks like, so I'm trying to, like... There's a way to... Oh, wait. This is serious. Could it have gone... Okay, it's this. It's this.
Yeah, one of those purple things.
Okay. I don't think it could jump to this side, but is it worth trying?
No, there is no way.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Not here. Sure it's not here.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
There.
Well, I guess it's lost to the...
Dude, I'll buy you a new one. How did I... How? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. What about in the back? Check in the back. Oh, you can't. Oh, wait. Wow, that's sick. Dude, what the hell?
Holy shit.
Oh, my kids are filthy.
Is it? Let me check it. He might flip. flashlight again.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, maybe right back here. Let's see if we can.
Oh, I see something.
Really?
That's not it. What? Hold on. Dude, there's some. Hold on.
Really? Dude, I don't.
You got.
What
How
is
about that?
Ooh, what is that from?
That's a type return gun.
Oh my God! I don't even. I gotta find out who's that is. Wow, that's dude, that's pretty nuts.
Oh, really? It's Velcro.
Oh
Nice.
man.
There we go.
Oh. Oh my God.
I want to see something.
Wonder
You
whose
see
gun
my
is
hand
this?
come through? That's sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got like an escape hatch.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
This one has it too.
Oh. What the fuck, man?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out whose gun this is. I'm starting to feel a little awkward in this Luke. What if that's an aerial bot gun from like our very first episode?
Bet it is. Oh,
Should we just give it up and?
I'll buy you a new one, or I owe you something. I feel like an asshole, man.
Like it was like a cheap toy, so like I'm more interested in just like where it went.
Find it.
Oh well, I don't think.
I think it's just gone.
Oh. It'll show up. I'll bet you give it a couple. It'll like work itself out. I mean, how can it like? Damn it! I'm so sorry, man.
No, I really don't care. I think
Yeah,
it's
but-
more just like where.
Fucker.
Oh.
That's alright.
Oh wait. Whoa! I didn't even know this couch did that. That's like a whole new level. I'm learning so much about this couch. Wow! I didn't know this couch really went like low riding like that. Does that make it? Dude, there's just no way it could possibly exist.
What the shit? Damn it.
Wow, that really goes back.
Hey. Oh.
I say we give up on it.
All right, man. Oh. Oh.